survive. Both replacing a lot of stars from those teams. Both expect to contend for a championship this season. Welcome, the old horseshoe in the banks of the Olentangy, the home of the Ohio State Buckeyes. As we'll see the #1 team in the country, the Texas Longhorns, taking on last year's national champions, the Ohio State Buckeyes. For EA Sports College Football, Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kurt Herbstreit. Kurt, let's get right to the action. The Buckeyes will kick this deep to start us off. And the kickoff goes out the back of the end zone, so a touchback. It's early, but this crowd is fired up. Listen to this noise here. This is going to be tough for the visitors today. Receiver makes the grab. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain. Longhorns will hustle to the line to crank the tempo. Fans around the country got their eyes on this matchup, but this is going to be fun. It doesn't happen often enough in college football, an early season collision of top 5 teams.
Yeah, you love to see a test early in the year for the players and the coaches because you find out all that work you put in the summer. You think you got a good football team, and now you get a chance to go up against one of the top teams in the country. I'm just glad we're here to witness it.
Back-to-back chunk plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels. Dropping back, it's Manning. The ball is caught. Gets some space around the 30. And he's brought down at the 1-yard line. What a play on the completion.
Chris, we've talked about this guy all week. We sat down with him yesterday in the production meeting. He had that look in his eye that he thought he might have a big day. And, man, is he off to a good start. Play after play, matchup after matchup. This guy puts the ball right on the money to give them big yards through the air.
First and goal to try to run it in. And he muscles into the end zone. Touchdown, Longhorns.
Boy, as a defensive coordinator, you've got to be careful being so worried about this pass game and this quarterback that you're a little bit soft up front and it costs you. It's exactly what happened here as they score this touchdown.
Good job dealing with the footing. BAT is good. We got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And the kickoff will be returned. Offense comes up on first down in 13 personnel. This can create some problems for a defense. And now the handoff. Fights off a defender. He's got the first and still going. Tackle made at the 37. That's a solid gain.
You know, Chris, what a great run here. You think about Ohio State, you think lately about those NFL-ready wide receivers. But we all know it starts with their running games, all those great backs they've had over the years.
First and 10 now for the offense. Trying to find some room. It's Donaldson. Nowhere to run up up the middle. Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
Looking to pass, it's St. Clair. It's a short completion to the big tight end. They stop him after a short gain. It's not a first down.
Well, that's the thing with this guy. You've got the ability to flex him out. He shows his versatility and what he can do from that slot position. He could be the quarterback's safety blanket.
Now the offense facing a 3rd and long from their own 41. Zero running room. Stop right at the line of scrimmage.
Just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Oh, a big decision here very early. They're going to go for it on their own side of the 50 on the first possession. Defense is coming after him. Incomplete, a huge 4th down stand by this defense.
Hey, I like the aggressive approach here, trying to pick up this first down, just not able to execute, and now you've given the opposing offense really good field position. Your defense better step up.
And the Longhorns offense takes the field. They were able to punch it in the end zone last time, looking to do the same thing here to see if the defense can make adjustments. Makes the grab. It's Gibson. Finding space at the 20. Touchdown, Texas. There was no catching him that time.
Hey, this running back's going to show you he can be a receiver as well. He's just not back there running the football. Nice job of showing that versatility. Pulls it in and gets 6.
With the extra point, the lead is 14. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Looks like he'll try to make a play with the return. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. The last time they went forward on 4th down, didn't get it, and it ended up costing them 6 points. And they bounce back here. To the air, it's Sayin, bringing pressure. Oh, and it's dropped by an excellent defensive player. A chance at a takeaway, got away from him. Don't see that often. Well, Texas and Ohio State, the last time a part of college football history, of course, that classic collision in the Cotton Bowl. Jack Sawyer with the strip sack and scoop and score, the decisive play in an unforgettable football game.
Yeah, one of those big games that you can remember, maybe 2 or 3 plays being the difference in the game. You mentioned a play by Jack.
And the pass is intercepted as he throws into double coverage that time. Could take it all the way. Touchdown, Longhorns. And the defense joins the scoring party now.
Man, what a play by this linebacker. Just sitting back in zone coverage, does a really good job of reading the eyes of this quarterback, anticipates that throw, steps in front, and walks to the end zone for a touchdown.
And here's the return from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 20, tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. Here comes the powerful Ohio State offense onto the field. They have got to bounce back on this possession after throwing a pick 6 last time out here. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. A deep shot to the left side. That one is incomplete. Took a downfield shot on 1st down, but missed it.
Well, it's an incompletion here, but I bet this secondary is going to play a little bit deeper just to make sure they don't get hit on any deep throws later in this game.
2nd and 10 after the incompletion. Let's see what they can create here now to avoid a 3rd and long. Looking to throw. It's Sayin. hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
One way to slow down a very gifted quarterback is to be able to get pressure on him. Right now, the defense coordinator is doing a great job of mixing up the looks, and the defense is winning the line of scrimmage, and I think it's really impacting this quarterback's rhythm.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Pulls it in. It's Tate. Tackle made after a solid gain. They'll spot the ball at the 34.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And, man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on third down, get him the ball.
Has the first down and more. There's the tackle, but first down yardage. The Buckeyes come to the line looking to crank up the tempo. On first down, why not keep it on the ground? He's brought down, but a solid gain moves the ball across midfield to the 41. Here comes the up-tempo offense.
The offense comes up with a huge gain. It looks like they're going to go up-tempo. Keep this momentum going and keep the defense as much as you can on their heels.
They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time. And now a timeout quickly called by the defense as they try to get everybody on the same page here. Buckeyes begin a new series here, 1st and 10. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. The pocket breaking down. Escapes the pocket. They finally stop him, but a solid play sets him up. 1st and goal at the 9.
Man, nothing is more aggravating for a defensive coordinator than this right here. You've got him. You've got a chance to make a play on him, take him out of his rhythm, but instead, this guy gets away from that pressure, tucks it, and picks up some big yards.
Or it's snapped to the back. And that's a solid gain before the defense able to bring him down.
You know, the real estate gets tight inside the 10-yard line. You love a play caller who has the ability to either run it or throw it. Because that puts so much pressure on that defensive coordinator to know how to line up. It's not just a one-dimensional attack he's dealing with.
2nd and goal for the offense. They'll change the pre-snap look now. They'll switch it up here, looking to throw. Moves out of the pocket. No stopping him on that one. Touchdown, Buckeyes. A much-needed score for trying to just hang in this game right now.
Man, I love that they're not giving up. They are continuing to fight to try to get themselves back into this game.
PAT is good, makes the score 21-7. So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And the return starts from inside the 20. And they bring him down to the 32 after a solid return. Now they'll start from the 32. And here's the handoff. He's found some room at the 45. They make the stop, but it's a big play to the 31.
Big runs like this are just demoralizing for a defense. It's one thing to give up big plays over your head against the pass game. When teams can run the ball and pick up yards like this, really affects the team's mental psyche and their confidence, and you'll start to see some missed tackles following a play like this.
So the explosive play changes the complexion of the drive. They're set up outside the 30 now. And at 1st down, they go right back to him. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
My gosh, this offensive line's got to do a better job of blocking. The defense was zero in on the ball carrier and absolutely nowhere to go for the offense.
Offense behind the 6 now on 2nd and 11 after the 1-yard loss. Manning. Caught. He's wide open. Look out. They bring him down to the 18. The offense set up in the red zone with a first down.
You know, this is what makes this receiver so dangerous. If you play him in man, he can run by you for a big play. You decide to sit back in zone, and he's got the savvy and instincts to be able to find that soft spot in the zone, make a catch, and be dangerous after the catch as well.
Brought down after the catch, but at the 8-yard line. The offense threatening here.
Chris, we're still early in this game, and you can already sense the chemistry between this quarterback and the wide receiver. These two just make it look so easy.
Here comes a crucial second down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. Offense looking to throw the ball. He escapes the pocket. Caught by the receiver. Brought down at the 7, but the completion moves him into scoring position. So Texas has the lead, Kirk, as we break here for the quarter. Solid performance so far, creating some separation. Here's the first quarter stats. Crucial stage of the game as we begin the second quarter. Is this one going to get out of hand? So here we go, an exciting start to the quarter as the offense sets up with a first and goal. You snap it, quarterback looking to throw the ball. Makes the catch, can he get in? And he will score! Touchdown, Texas!
He's been sharp on these touchdown passes today. That makes 2 for him now already. He's reading the coverage as well and making the right throws.
And the extra point makes it a 3-touchdown lead. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. This is a squib kick right to one of the blockers on the return team. He's brought down to the 37 after a strong return.
Will take over. First and 10.
And the Ohio State offense comes back onto the field. On the last possession, the defense just had no answer for this powerful ground game. Let's see what they can do this time. Going absolutely nowhere. That would be a loss on the play. Well, they don't block the defensive end. It shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
Solid gain on the play there, wiped out by the penalty flag. Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Looking for his big tight end. Catch made down the left side, an explosive play. As the tight end flex out into the slot, looking for a matchup there, Kirk.
Well, it is a matchup because he has the size where he's very difficult to be able to match up for his safety, and he's got the speed to be able to outrun a linebacker. That's why they like to flex him out like that and be able to pick up nice big gains like this.
A direct snap. He gets loose. Stopped right there at the line. No gain.
How about the timing here by the defense to shoot that gap? As an offensive lineman, you have to anticipate that, close that gap off. Otherwise, it could be a long day.
So 4th down and 12. The offense is on the field to go for it. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. And he's throwing for it on 4th down. On the move now. Deep throw across his body to the left. It's complete. That's enough for a first down. Touchdown, Ohio State. No chance to catch him there.
This is a beautiful route here by the receiver. He works on the right side, comes all the way over on that deep over route to find that opening. Quarterback puts it right on the money for a beautiful touchdown.
The extra point is good. Still a 2-touchdown deficit, 28-14. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Return here from inside the 15-yard line. Not much on the return. They'll stop him at the 24. Good coverage. Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. Using his legs, it's Gibson. Gets the first and still running. He's in the clear. Past the 20. And he takes it all the way. They couldn't stop him. Touchdown, Longhorns.
What a touchdown. Anytime you see a play go for that many yards, everything has to come together. The offensive line did their job, the running back's vision and instincts and speed, and the play caller setting up the perfect personnel group, formation, and play call. It all came together, and they get the big score.
From inside the 15-yard line, bringing it out. He'll be tackled at the 27. That's where the drive will start. Here comes the powerful Buckeye offense back onto the field. Here comes a handoff. Just trucks the man. As the first down is still going. They tackle him at the 38. Solid gain. Nice play there.
Well, it's a beautiful run here for the first down, really living up to that reputation of the great backs that they've had over the years. Think about Archie Griffin and Eddie George, Ezekiel Elliott, J.K. Dobbins, just so many great backs. We're seeing another one right here.
They're going to run it. The gain is 2 yards, so it's 2nd and 8. The Buckeyes will come to the line to run the hurry up.
Well, not much of a gain there, but this is what they do. They love to go fast. The defense has got to be aware.
And he'll just get rid of it.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure, and just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
After the second down incompletion, they'll have to convert here on 3rd down and 8. Looking to scramble. Breaks into the clear. And he heads out of bounds after a nice pickup on the run. They need a yard here on 4th down to keep this drive alive. QB keeper all the way. He did not get it. A crucial play by this defense. What a 4th down stop.
Chris, how about this? The offensive coordinator decides to run the quarterback on a design run to try to catch the defense napping, but the defense was not having it at all. Waiting for that play to be run, comes up with a nice stop to get the ball back.
Scanning the field, it's Manning. Receiver makes the catch. He'll be taken down, but he crosses midfield of the 48.
Quarterback sees that this defense is dropping way back in zone coverage, so he does the right thing. Gets it underneath to that drag route and picks up a 1st down.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. 1st down. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Caught. Completion. They bring him down quickly. A short pitch and catch. Get a little bit closer to the marker.
Man, I love these big receivers. This time he's able to use his big frame to almost box out the defender on that slant route. If you've got good timing, and this is hard to stop.
They'll look to throw it here on 2nd down. It's an out route, the catch made. And the runner steps out of bounds, but does have enough yardage to pick up the first down.
You know who's got to love this offense picking up so many first downs? Their own defense. Man, when I played, I used to have defensive guys come down and tell me when we'd have a long drive how much it would allow them to rest and go out and play dominant football.
So second down after the incompletion. Looking to throw it again. Grab behind the line. It's Gibson. The pickup is just 3 yards. Now it's third down and 7.
They're able to get a short gain to make this third down a little bit more manageable. But it is third and long. So this offensive line's got to be ready, do a good job of communicating, and pick up any potential blitzes here on third and long.
We reached the 2-minute timeout of what's been a lopsided game so far. Let's see if the offense can stretch the lead more before halftime. So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. Third and long. Looking downfield, it's Manning. Deflected, and the defense forcing the incompletion, brings up fourth down. Coach elects to try for 3 points and sends out the field goal unit. And he's got it from 47 yards away, showing off the deep range.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
So after building this big lead, they're set to kick it off. Return begins inside the 10. The coverage team brings it down at the 26. And they'll set up at the 26 for the first play of this drive. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Quick throw, testing the middle. He makes the grab. Stopped right near midfield. It'll be a first down.
Well, it's got to start somewhere, and there's a nice first down to keep this drive alive and hope to be able to create a little bit of momentum here near the end of the first half, trying to cut into this lead and get some points on the board.
Catch made on the left side. That's a solid gain. Moves the football inside the 40. First and 10. The Buckeyes looking to use the up-tempo offense here. Scanning the field. It's Sayin. Caught over the middle. It's Tate. And he's brought down after a big first down gain. It's second and short. Maybe an opportunity, Kirk, to take a shot here. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. He'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. Buckeyes come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Quarterback keeps the football. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Man, this defense can fly to the football as a group. That's great team pursuit. The quarterback a little unsure on whether he should keep it or pitch it, and the defense makes him pay for that with their speed.
The first real speed bump of this impressive drive. Offense comes up now, 2nd and 11. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time, and now third down coming up.
I'm not sure the quarterback makes the right decision on this one. I think if he'd do it over again, he would have found a different target downfield, but he made his decision. That one's incomplete.
Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. down he goes. It's a sack.
Great call here going with that nickel defense, giving you more speed on the field on that third down and long. Nowhere to go. Gave the defensive line plenty of time to come up with that sack. And now it's fourth down and long.
The offense just 1 for 3 on fourth down tries today. Here comes a fourth attempt. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Fourth down. He's throwing for it. And it's incomplete under heavy pressure. A big fourth down stop.
Chris, I like the call here going for it on fourth down, but the receiver has got to do a better job of knowing exactly where that first down marker is and run that route a yard or two beyond the sticks to be able to give yourself a chance to pick up the first down. Instead, the defense comes up with a stop and they get the ball back.
And now the first play of the drive. They'll begin at the 38. Back to throw. It's Manning. Moves out of the pocket. He's looking deep over to the right side. And this is dropped. Would have been a huge gain, but he could not collect it.
I love how this quarterback, Chris, is able to keep this play alive by scrambling away from that pressure, getting to his left, buying some time, just unable to connect it to his receiver downfield.
Incompletion sets up a second down. Quarterback drops back. It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up third down.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. He escapes the pocket. Oh, and another incompletion.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this third down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw on this play.
And he's going to get run out of bounds after a small pickup on the return. Here comes the first play of the drive. Can they do something in the final 30 seconds of the half? To throw, it's Sayin. Looking deep down the left side. And it falls incomplete with just 6 seconds remaining to play.
You know, the game often comes down to a play or two, and the offense just missed a huge opportunity for a big play. You're going to have to make some adjustments there, and maybe go back to that play and see if they can come up with a big opportunity.
They make the tackle as time expires. That'll do it for the first half. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. Longhorns will kick this away to start the second half. He's going to return it from near the goal line. And he's brought down after a solid effort on that return. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. After falling way behind in the first half, they need to find a spark right now to cut into this big lead. And the run moves the ball up to the 33.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
And the wideout goes in motion. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. They stop him, but it's a first down. The Buckeyes will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Dropping back. It's Sayin. He's running out of time here. Downfield shot falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there.
Well, they come out firing here to start this second half. They didn't make this completion, but I think it sends a clear message to this defense that the adjustments that this offense is going to make is that they're going to be aggressive and they're going to look for their one-on-one opportunities.
Offense lines up for a second down play off the incompletion. They'll try the ground game here with the running back.
I think this defense keeps thinking about them throwing the football, and by doing that, they're opening up running lanes. Good positive yards there by the running back.
Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. The Buckeyes are moving quickly down the field. Offense right to the line, playing with tempo now. Here's the handoff. Able to fight for a decent gain here in that running play.
Well, I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half, and he's already at it again.
Second down after that run on the previous play.
Get set.
Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. They get the senior to the ground, but it's a nice run there. Buckeyes line up on 1st and 10 here.
What a big game by this offense, and they're now going to kick to that up-tempo. Kind of sense that the defense is a bit on their heels, confused, looking to the sidelines. A great time to go hurry up.
Offense right to the line, cranking up the tempo. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Tackle made after just a short gain. They face a 3rd and short on the 9th play of this drive. Try and muscle for the first down. That's a strong run. They finally tackle him down at the 4. The Buckeyes will line up here on 1st down and goal. Keep it on the ground on 1st and goal. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain.
Well, it is tough to run the football inside this 5-yard line. Give all the credit to that defensive line, eating up those linemen, allowing the rest of the defense to fly to the football for that short loss.
Ball moved back to the 4 for 2nd and goal. That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Touchdown, Buckeyes! They finish off the scoring drive. That's a crucial score. Let's see if they can build momentum and complete this comeback.
Well, I know they're still trailing, but that score is a great first step in trying to break down this lead. You don't want to leave it all to the 4th quarter when the pressure really intensifies and you have limited time.
What have they got cooked up for this 2-point conversion attempt? Keep it on the ground, trying to power in for the touchdown. He's got it. The 2-point conversion cuts the lead to 16, a 2-score game.
Well, they swing it out to the back, trusting that he could get to the edge and create an angle for the score, and he did just that on the conversion. Nice play.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. The kickoff, a little too hot to handle, goes through the end zone for a touchback. The Longhorns offense takes the field. They'll hand it off. Breaking free at the 35. Oh, and he's free down the left side. Can they run him down? Touchdown, Texas. And the route is on.
Well, this offense did everything right in that first half. Really put on a clinic, and here we are coming out to start the second half. The opening drive, so much for the defense making adjustments. Put another touchdown up on the board.
And he knocks through the PAT. got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Graham. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. Here comes the Buckeye offense onto the field. The last possession was just old school power football. Let's see if they can keep that going here. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. And he's going to heave it deep right down the middle. That deep shot is caught for a big gain. He takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Ohio State.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
Which makes the decision to go for a 2-point conversion. To throw, it's Sayin. Gets the ball up as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
A great job here by the defense on this conversion. Nice heads-up play to prevent the 2-point try.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown.
Number 38 set to kick this one away.
And he'll bring it out from inside the 10. Goes out of bounds at the 32. That's a decent return. Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. Ball handed off. Breaks into open space. He's past the marker and still going. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play.
There's nothing more that helps an offense than committing to that running game and popping an explosive run like this on the ground. Keeps the confidence of your offensive lineup. Same with your back. It helps everything else that you're doing as an offense in your rhythm. Now you can come back with some counters, try to take some shots off of play action, and keep hammering away with that run game.
Really solid first down gain. He's just short of the marker, so maybe a chance here to take a downfield shot. Running with purpose. Take it down, but not before he makes the first down. The Longhorns looking to run some tempo here.
That's going to be enough for the first down, and just as you'd expect, here comes that up-tempo approach by this offense. The defense is aware that this is something they do. Let's see how well they defend it.
Getting set. Here's second down. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Catch made on the out route. And he's run out after a big gain. The offense will be set up with a first down and goal. Longhorns come to the line with first and goal. Dropping back, it's Manning. On the move now. Sails it way high out of the end zone and incomplete.
Well, if nobody's open, you can't risk the possession like this. Tossing it into coverage in the end zone, that's a good way to earn a spot on the bench.
No gain on first makes it second down and goal from the 7. Looking to pass here on second down. Quarterback delivers quickly, a receiver on the screen. But the defense smothers him for no gain.
Boy, these receiver screens, if run correctly, can be a big play with a convoy of linemen out in front. This time, just not able to get it going. It's a nice job of the defense to prevent a big play.
Offense moving backwards here, a long way from the goal line now. He's got it near the end zone. Touchdown, Longhorns. They are pouring it on now. And now the try here for the extra point. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more.
That makes the score Texas
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Returner looking to make a play here. Not much on the return. They'll stop him at the 24. Good coverage.
And your Ohio State Buckeyes will take over 1st and 10.
Here's the first play of the drive now, set up at the 24. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. The pass rush closing in. And it falls incomplete. The defensive pressure hurried to throw that time.
Chris, we're all guilty of this. We all look at the big plays, the quarterbacks, the offense, how many points, how many yards. Sometimes we overlook the most important aspect of the game, the offensive line. You've got to do a good job consistently protecting the quarterback, and it all comes down to the offensive line. And here, they hurry the quarterback, and they blow up the play.
Urgency now for the offense that hates to come up empty on this drive, down multiple scores. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Dropping back, it's saying a bullet, but it's incomplete. Brings up 4th down.
Man, on your own side of the field, you're playing a risky game here, 3rd and short. Your goal should just be keep this drive alive the best way you can sometimes is just hand the ball off to your running back and have him get behind that offensive line and go to work. Curious to see what they do now here on this 4th and short.
The offense is still on the field. They're only 1 for 4 on 4th down plays so far. Looking to throw again. Finds his receiver. That's enough for the 1st down. Tackle's made, but not before he makes the 43-yard line. This drive is going now.
I thought the defense did a pretty good job here on this 4th down, but how about the quarterback? Throws an absolute laser to get that one in there for the 1st down.
Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up 2nd down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Looking deep downfield to the left. They try a downfield shot. That's a good effort there, but now it's 3rd down.
You know, I like the quarterback's patience here, and instead of trying to force the issue and squeeze the ball into coverage, he just decides to just basically throw it away and live for the next down.
Challenging play for the offense. They face 3rd and long here from their own 43. Grab down the middle. It's Smith. The completion picks up about 8 yards, but sets up a 4th down play now.
Great job by this defensive tackling in space. They are going to keep him short of the 1st down marker, and a big decision for this head coach on whether or not to go for it or punt it away.
Crucial play. Down double digits in the 2nd half. They're going to go for it on 4th down. To the air. It's Sayin. He's got it. Enough for a 1st down. They've got it, but they convert on 4th down, and the drive keeps going. Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. Deep shot toward the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Buckeyes.
You put 5 wide receivers into a formation that puts so much pressure on the defense. Do you have enough guys that can cover? The quarterback does such a good job of finding the weakness and exploiting it.
The offense will go for a 2-point conversion. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Moves out of the pocket. It's going to be incomplete. Tried to make something happen on the run, but nobody open.
No good. That keeps the score. Texas, 52.
Looks like they're lining up to attempt an onside kick.
Number 38, set to kick off.
Oh, the kicking team recovers. That gamble pays off.
Well, now that we're in this second half, Chris, you're limited on how many possessions you can get to get back into this game. And I think they needed to get something to get them going. Now you steal back some momentum. Let's see what they can do with this.
So here comes the first play of the drive. They'll begin at the 42. First down, looking to throw the ball. Makes the grab. It's Tate. Defense stops him short of the first down marker, and that'll do it for the third quarter of play. And as we wrap up the third quarter, let's check out the quarterback comparison. This has been a terrific duel. Both guys putting on a show so far today. So one final quarter to play. It's going to take a lot to turn this game around, but strange things do happen in college football. Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. Direct snap to the back. Look out, room to run here. You make the tackle, but not before he gets all the way to the 30.
Well, let's give credit to the offensive line there. They were able to pave the way for that first down.
The Buckeyes looking to crank up the tempo a bit. Makes an open space. And they stop him at the 4 after an excellent run.
Well, that's what you love to see from an offense. The offensive line and the running back in sync, working together, and it pays off. What a big gain. Thought he might be close to being able to take it all the way to the end zone, but the defense...
And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Ohio State.
Well, that's an example right there of what vision and patience and ability can do for a running back. He was on a mission to get into the end zone, and really, he made it look easy.
They're setting out to try the PAT. And it's good. I believe they're going to line up here and go for the onside kick. How they safely make the recovery. The onside kick doesn't work. Offense takes the field. Receiver in motion now. Takes the ball, tries the right side here. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4.
Hey, you got to do what you got to do. You got to rely on that offensive line in the running game here to be able to secure a victory. Good call, and just keep working that clock.
Ball handed off. He shreds the tackle. Ball carrier heads out of bounds, but the pickup is good enough to move the chains. First down.
You know, sometimes, Chris, we get caught up in the speed and the quickness, and obviously those are important assets to have as a running back. But what you just saw from this guy, and he's had a pretty good day, is his ability to break tackles in the open space. And he gets through those arm tackles. You can see what he's capable of doing after being able to shake free with the speed that he has.
That's an important first down on that running play. Again, thrown out of the RPO, and it's complete. And they finally stop him down at the 5. Solid gain on that catch and run.
How about that play call here, Chris? I mean, I'm thinking they're going to run the football and continue to work this clock. This gives you an idea how much confidence they have in their passing game and this quarterback being able to throw the football with the lead in the fourth quarter, completion, and you're able to keep that clock moving.
Here's the handoff on 1st and goal. Gets back to the line, but no closer to the end zone than that.
Chris, this is situational football. This is really where the great coaches separate themselves, because in these kind of situations, this is where you want to be able to score and kill.
And he fights into the end zone. Touchdown, Texas.
Man, that's another touchdown for this guy. This defense better adjust and get eyes into that backfield, or he may go for a 3rd or a 4th later today.
Extra point up and good. They build the lead to 18 during the final quarter. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away.
Number 19 sets a kickoff.
And the kickoff heads out of bounds. The offense will begin from the 40.
Ready up. Ha! Ha! Igloo.
Back to throw. It's Sayin. Swarmed by the pass rush. A sack.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
On the double.
A sack sets up second down. Direct snap to the back. That run moves the ball across the 40.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
They'll tackle him after a short game. A cautious call there on 3rd and long.
Fourth down.
Hornet.
Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Needs a completion here on 4th down. And they can't complete it. It's a turnover on downs. Defense stepping up there.
What a great job by this defense, really all game long. It's very fitting. Here we are now in the 4th quarter on a 4th down play. They step up yet again. Now you give the ball to your own offense, you work that clock, and you seal victory.
Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
Well, this offense has had a great day today. The game is out of reach. I'd be curious to know why the starting quarterback's even still in the game, and why is he throwing the football?
After the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 42. Second down, we're going to throw it. A deep shot right down the middle. And it's hauled in. Catch made way downfield. Touchdown, Longhorns. They continue to roll up the score. And they get set now to try the PAT.
Well, somebody had to bust an assignment on this touchdown. There's no way you let a guy get that open unless the defender either gets injured or he blew an assignment. That was too easy for the offense for that touchdown.
It's a squib kick, fielded by one of the upmen. Tackle made out at the 40. That's a good return.
Ohio State Buckeyes will take over. 1st and 10.
Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. Well, time running out. Serious urgency here. Can they score and score quickly? To throw, it's Sayin. Looking for a man deep down the left side. Makes the catch and gets his foot down. What a play. Good for a 1st down.
Hey, listen, this game isn't over yet. The defense can't get too comfortable with this lead. I know the coach isn't content with giving up plays like that at any point in the game.
Running out of time in the pocket. Quarterback gets down to avoid the tackle.
Chris, watch him work through his progressions here. Finds the 1st and the 2nd option aren't there. By the 3rd option, he's got to pull it down and try to pick up some positive yards, which he did, and then he slides down to avoid the big hit.
This line getting set up. It's a 1st down play. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. First down. Looking to throw the football. And the pass is just thrown away. Clearly intentional grounding. And here comes the penalty mark. Now it's 2nd down here.
42 Spider.
Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a 3rd down.
Well, this defensive coordinator has been all over it, mixing up the looks, doing a good job of getting pressure on this quarterback there. Almost a sack. They hit him right as he's releasing the ball, almost coming up with another turnover. Just a dominating day for this defense.
Final 2 minutes as this offense desperate to get some points here quickly and try to stage a big comeback. Down late, they'll keep the offense on the field trying to chip away at this lead.
3:25.
Trying for a 4th down completion. Quick throw to the left side, but it's incomplete. The defense makes a huge 4th down stop.
Well, they just had to go for this, Chris. Pretty obvious. Not much of a choice. Down late in the game like this, you got to be aggressive. You got to take a chance. This was clearly just not their day.
And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Working clock with the ground game. The defense swarms him in the backfield. They had nowhere to run. Loses 2 yards.
Man, I've gotten so conditioned here now that we're in the 4th quarter to see this guy get the football, just get more positive yards. Finally this afternoon, the defense steps up, says enough is enough, and they come up with a nice tackle.
Looking to pass. It's Manning. Here's a screen pass to the running back. Breaking free at the 35. Breaks into the clear. Out of bounds, but not before a huge gain. Offense gets a fresh set of downs. And that should secure the victory, and they dodged the upset trap here, Kirk. They came in, handled the pressure of this early season collision, and really set the tone for an outstanding season.
Yeah, they really have. To walk out of here tonight with a big win should give them a ton of confidence going forward. Not to mention, a win like this on a nationally televised stage, it's going to carry a lot of weight as this year progresses. Boy, these guys just won't let up. I mean, they already have this game out of reach. They have a big lead. They're still throwing the football and still just putting it on this defense every chance they get.
They bring him down, but that is a crucial 1st down. They could just run out the clock in victory formation now. Game is clearly wrapped up, with the offense looking to rub it in here in the final minute. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Caught in the backfield. It's Gibson. The defense drops him for a loss. He went backwards there. A 2nd down behind the sticks now. Here's the snap. Looking to throw here. Oh, they trap him for a sack.